Hey family, yesterday we started this journey for the next few days to discuss speaking in tongues and prophesizing within the church. And today is day 2. So if you haven't seen yesterday, I encourage you to go back and watch yesterday because it's important as we navigate through the discussion as we go through 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and really see not what maybe our church background has showed us, but maybe what the Bible actually says. Okay, so let's turn to it. Yesterday we talked about 1 Corinthians. We dug into verse 1 through 5. Today we're going to go through verses 6 through 15. We'll kind of summarize that all up. And so we get there in chapter 14, verse 6, it says, "Now, brothers, if I come to you speaking in tongues, how will I benefit you unless I bring to you some revelation or knowledge or prophecy or teaching? If even lifeless instruments such as the flute or the harp do not give a distinct note, how will anyone know what is played? And if the bugle gives the indistinct sound, how will anybody get ready for battle? So with yourselves, if with your tongue you utter speech that is not intelligible, how will anyone know what you said?" This is very true. Listen. "For you will be speaking into the air. There are doubtless many different languages in the world, and none is without meaning. But if I do not know the meaning of a language, I will be like a foreigner to the speaker, and the speaker will be like a foreigner to me. So with yourselves, since you are eager for manifestations of the Spirit, strive to excel in building up the church." And we can see like Paul's giving all these different illustrations to show like it's not wrong for them to be eager for the gifts of the Spirit, but he's saying the whole goal when you're in church, when you're at service and you're worshiping and you're with the body, is to build and lift each other up. You want to glorify God and you want to build and lift up the church. But the problem with speaking tongues in service is it doesn't build up anything but that person, that self. And not just that, not only can the person who's speaking it not understand what they're saying, but also the people who are listening can't understand what they're saying. So what he's giving the examples is showing that if you can't understand what you're saying, what is it doing? Matter of fact, it causes a distance between the people in the church because they become like a foreigner to them because they're like, I don't get it. It's not doing nothing. It's not lifting up the body. It's not helping me. It's not giving me knowledge. It's not giving me a word from God, a teaching. It's not doing anything. So why are we doing it? So this is what Paul is saying. So it's like a discouragement to not speak tongues in the corporate body setting. And so what I want to encourage you is at church when you're worshiping, instead of speaking in tongues, why not do something that's going to edify the body? Like maybe if God put something in your heart to share it or to teach something that will lift up the body and glorify God or something, because edification comes from understanding. And if you can't understand something, then really what are you edifying? All right, family. You guys have a blessed day.